everyone, Miss Kelly from the Wakanda Library here to show you what to do with this month's Art to Go kit. This month you guys will be making hedgehogs. So in your kit you're going to find some hedgehog templates, a pom-pom maker, and some yarn. All the colors are going to vary, so you know it'll be a surprise. And you're going to need some glue, some scissors, and a marker. So the first thing you're going to do is take your template and some scissors and cut that out. Just follow around the line and you'll end up with something like this. Okay, and then if you see the dotted line here, that's going to be a line to fold on. So we want to fold it right on the line and fold it all the way down. Nice and neat, because you want a good point there. So open that back up, and then this side, you're going to fold right on the line, nice and tightly. Okay. All right, so when you fold the smaller side down again, you're going to take your glue and go right along the side there. You don't need too much. I love this. This tacky glue dries pretty quick, so I'm going to use some of this. All right. I'm going to do this so it can be dry while we're working on making the body. Okay, and then you're going to curve this around and match this line up to here, to the bottom edge. So you might need to hold that for a second to let that glue adhere onto it. The nice thing about this glue is it dries clear, so I know you can see some squishing out the bottom there, but once it's dry, it's clear, you won't see it. Okay, we'll let that sit and dry while we work on our body. So now you're going to take that thing I call the pom-pom maker. So that's this, it's a pom-pom maker. It's just a homemade one, it's just some cardboard. And you're going to take your yarn. And I'm going to give you, your yarn ball will be just the right size so you can make it into a pom-pom body. So you'll be able to use it all. You don't have to count how many times to wrap around. So you're going to hold it like this and then just start wrapping it around. Now if you wrap it really tightly, it's going to cause these forks to squeeze over on each other, and you don't want that to happen. It does not have to be wrapped tightly at all. It just needs to be wrapped. If it starts to bend, just go back one. And you don't also have to spread it all the way over. You can kind of, if you see, I'm kind of concentrating it all in one area. So the size of this pom-pom maker determines the size of the pom-pom. So if you wanted to make your own pom-pom maker so that you could make smaller pom-poms, you could cut out cardboard like this and just make it a little bit smaller. So you would make, this part would be, your gap here would be a little bit smaller. The arms would be smaller. So it's kind of a fun thing once you learn. There are places you can buy pom-pom makers, but it's so easy to make your own just out of, I mean, you can use an empty cereal box or any kind of cardboard box. It works really well. So when you get this all the way around, and I did what I said not to do, mine got a little tight there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna cut this off. Oops, my little guy came unglued here. Okay, and then you're gonna take a leftover piece of string and tuck it through that opening right there. And then you're gonna come around in between those legs right there. So you've got it. You're gonna keep it on the pom-pom maker when you're doing this. And this is the time, and it's kind of nice, it might be nice to have someone help you tie this tight, because the tighter you can tie it, the more secure your pom-pom will be. So you tie it tightly in the middle. Like I said, if you have someone who can put their finger there for you, they can otherwise, but Miss Kelly is going to attempt and do it herself. The tighter that you tie that, the tighter your pom-pom will be. So you want that to be pretty secure. So you're gonna leave these two long strings on here right now. You're not gonna trim those. While it's still on the pom-pom maker, you're gonna take your scissors and slide it all the way underneath here and start kind of chopping through all that yarn. All right, and then do the other side. Don't let it fall off here, just keep it on. Doesn't take precision cutting. You're just gonna kind of hack through all that yarn. There you go. Now you're gonna slide it off. This is saved. You can use this again many times. Now you've got your nice pom-pom here. Okay, fluff it up. All right. So the tighter you tie it, you get a better little pom-pom. So now, you know what? I forgot I didn't cut my little lines here yet. Cut our little lines. This guy. Cut this little guy here. So then take those two long strings you have left over from tying it and slip them in through these little slots. So the more yarn you use, the more wraps you get around that, the puffier your pom-pom's gonna be. So I probably could have made mine a little bit puffier, but to make it quicker for you guys, I do want to keep going. Again, it might help if you have someone to help you tie this under here. Just gonna secure it right here under his belly. Now you can trim off that extra string. Turn him over, grab your marker. Now, and also if you want, you can take your scissors and give him a little haircut. Like this one's a little bit longer than all the other ones. It's up to you. Okay, you're gonna take your marker and give him a couple little eyes. I'm sure yours will be a little bit more even than mine, so I'm trying to do mine so you guys can see. And then I'm gonna color the very tip here. Make his little nose black. There you go. Here's a little buddy for him. So I hope you guys have fun. Send me some pictures and keep an eye out for next month's project. Bye now.